What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vega, and today we're going to be talking about the top 5 sneakerhead mistakes that you're doing right now and you might not even know it. When it comes down to being a sneakerhead, there's just a lot of things to worry about. Mix that with the fact that this 2020 year has been crazy. Yeah, you're bound to definitely make mistakes. Now, I've done these mistakes in the past, especially if you're brand new. If you're a newbie to being a sneakerhead, you're bound to make mistakes too. It's all right, bro. You don't have to be perfect. But at the end, man, a sneakerhead like myself that has been collecting sneakers heavily from 10 to 15 years, I can tell you some of my mistakes and at the same time just give you tips, you feel me? Now that I have your attention, really quickly, if you haven't done so by now, go ahead and subscribe, smash the like button, hit that bell. It does mean a lot, and that's pretty much that. I think I said that very quickly, but either way, man, with that out of the way, let's get right into it. Let's go. I mean, it sounds silly, but a lot of people, including myself, at times we go ahead and, put a sneaker on ice and basically make sure that we rock it in that special occasion. But guess what? If we're sneakerheads, we're gonna keep on getting more sneakers, and on top of more sneakers. And guess what? That sneaker that was supposed to be for a special occasion, all of a sudden it's sitting in the closet and we totally forget about it. Or if not, we just sit on it because we want to keep it on ice. You feel me? On ice. But either way, man, the reason why you should rock sneakers is because it actually increases the longevity of the sneaker life. So when you go ahead and wear a sneaker, what you're doing to the sneaker is that basically you're bonding all of the materials, all of the glue and everything good in that sneaker. Now, when you keep on rocking it, it just keeps on bonding it even better. If you happen to not wear it maybe for like 6 months, it's just gonna be in that same condition. Now, if you have that sneaker and you don't rock it for like 5, 6, 7 years, and you wear it for the first time, you have a very high chance of your sneaker crumbling, or if not, the sole just becoming unglued. And that's just not a good look, because now you just wasted money. You have a sneaker that was just sitting there for 6, 7 years and you never even got to wear it. And another thing, man, if you're a sneakerhead and you buy sneakers and you're not rocking them, are you really a sneakerhead? At number 4, it's becoming too much of a hype beast. Check it out again, too much of a hype beast. There's nothing wrong with being a little bit of a hype beast and buying exclusive limited sneakers, especially if you work hard, if you saved all that money for that sneaker because you just had to have it. Sure, there's nothing wrong with that. But when you become too much of a hype beast, and that's being too extra, now you're becoming a little bit lame, because I feel that you lose yourself. You lose your personal touch and your personal like because you just want to follow a trend. And a trend is that right now, at this current moment, it's something that is trending and it's something that is cool at this moment. But in a couple of years, I don't feel that that's the case. And if that's the case, if you just want to follow that trend, eventually you're just going to start spending a lot of money, because I feel that some of the trends eventually die down, especially in the fashion world. That's just how it is. Don't lose yourself. At the end, you got to really buy what you like, even if it's not a hype beast item, but you might just like it because it reminds you of your childhood. It's your favorite color. It's something that, that your mom and dad got you and you got it in a certain trip. Whatever it is, every sneaker might have a different story. But a hypebeast sneaker, it doesn't really have a story. It's more of a collab, or if not, something that is trending. So just keep that in mind. That way you don't commit mistakes and just spend a lot of money for the hell of it. At number 3, not being patient after a sneaker release. A lot of people want the sneaker. Like, a lot of people have been eyeing the sneakers, including myself, for many months. Then it gets to the launch date and we get a damn L. Now that sucks, of course, and as sneakerheads, we start looking for other avenues because we do not want to be defeated, right? We want to get that sneaker. So we go ahead and go out of our way to do what we need to do. Some of us just go ahead and basically says, screw it, I'm just going to go ahead and pay resale because I want the sneaker. Now, that's cool and everything, but if you don't do your research, that sneaker might not necessarily be that expensive after the release date. Now, sometimes, including myself, we have made some mistakes. And sometimes it's not a mistake, it's just how the sneaker world is. We just gotta pay resale if we really truly want the sneaker. But if we do it in every sneaker, we're just gonna waste a lot of money. So be patient, and trust me, it does go a long way. Sometimes start hunting a little bit in different places, StockX, eBay, Goat, Grail, like all of these places, they're bound to have that sneaker, but you gotta be, you know, you gotta be persistent, do your research, and just be patient, and trust me, you'll get that sneaker. But again, sometimes I get it. I've been there. Trust me, I feel you. Sometimes we just gotta spend the money. At number 2, reselling mistakes. Whether we like resellers or not, they're here to stay. If you're brand new to the sneaker world community, you gotta do your research, because a lot of people get into the sneaker world because they feel that they can make a buck or two, and sometimes that's not the case. You might lose a lot of money. Take it from a person that, like me, I used to buy sneakers at bulk. I used to sell sneakers like pretty heavily, and I kind of stopped because I got screwed once, and that's just another story for another day. But I can tell you by something that I used to do on a regular basis, you gotta understand what you're getting. So one thing that I can recommend is start following Instagram pages that cater to resellers, that if you buy a sneaker for $160, right then and there it tells you, hey, this is what you can make, anywhere from $200 to $300. That way you can kind of understand what it is. If you want to get into the resale business, just do your research. You know, don't buy a bunch of general releases, because you're just not gonna make good money. Also start, you know, maybe talking to other people that you see that have, you know, limited sneakers. They might tell you some secrets. They might hook you up with their plug if you're cool enough. Just do your research, man. Just don't get into the reselling business thinking that you're going to make a lot of money, because that's just not how it is. It takes a lot of legwork. At number 1, do not take sneakers too serious. You know, a lot of people make this mistake where they go ahead and don't pay their bills, mortgage, rent, car payment, because they rather have a pair of sneakers. What? My man, my guy, you gotta have your priorities straight. You cannot just go ahead and blow your mortgage or rent payment because you rather have a $800 pair of sneakers. It's just not a good look. If you do not get a pair of sneakers, also, it's not the end of the world. Like, there's many sneakers that are coming. It's not that serious. Nowadays, we can get sneakers almost like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, because those are the release dates. 10 years ago, we all look forward to Saturday sneaker releases, because that was kind of the focus. It was Saturday sneaker releases, especially for Jordans. But now it's not like that. Now they just come and go pretty much. So at the end, man, you do not have to take sneakers too serious. If you truly want that sneaker, like I mentioned before, just be patient, just do your research, and then eventually you can get it. Unless you have that cake, that guap, that bank to go ahead and get that, then good for you. But I'm not gonna go ahead and spend a lot of money. And a lot of people, I feel that my viewers are kind of like, you know, a little bit of hype beast like me, but at the same time, we understand that we have our bills and our, you know, due diligence, you know, but yeah, at the end, don't take sneakers too serious. It's not that serious. That's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. When it comes down to being a sneakerhead, it is kind of hard at times. I understand, because I am one. So trust me, when I tell you all of these mistakes, is because I probably have gone through all of them. So I wanted to make this video. That way, if you are brand new to the sneaker world, or if you've been collecting for a while and you keep on making these mistakes, this is something that I feel that should help you out. If you found everything that I talked about informative, go ahead and subscribe, smash the like button. It really does mean a lot, and also hit that bell. That way you get notified every single time I drop a video. Also, if you're not doing so by now, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at carlosvega101. I'm always updating the date and time on my videos, and it's just a cool little way to keep up with me as well. So with that being said, till next time, peace.